My name is Raki, international spokesperson for the United Liberation Movement for West Papua. Today, I bring you an urgent update on the escalating human rights crisis in West Papua under Indonesian military occupation. The world must not look away. In Puncak Regency, weeks of Indonesian bombing killed 18-year-old Deris Kogoya, executed by a helicopter rocket while riding his bike. His friend, Yemi Waker, severely injured, feared seeking hospital treatment. 7 villages in Ilaga were bombed, forcing civilians to flee with white flags. Indonesia claims to target rebels, but the victims are always civilians. Interim President Benny Wenda warns this military escalation shows no signs of ending. On May 23, a 5-year-old boy, Minus Yegeseni, was shot in the ear during a military raid in Intan Jaya. A woman, Yumit Zanambani, was shot in the hand. 6 civilians remain missing. This is not a conflict. This is a deliberate terrorizing of indigenous communities. In January, student Helis Pagaimu was tortured and shot dead by soldiers in Mapi. 2 brothers, Stephen and Santos Agawemu, were brutally beaten in the same operation. In February, farmer Martin Anau was shot by police while carrying sweet potatoes. In April, 20-year-old Yulumi Kalabamin was executed by troops in Pengunungan Bintang. These are not isolated incidents. They are part of a systemic campaign of violence by the Indonesian state. In March, Indonesian fighter jets bombed 13 sites in Intan Jaya, displacing thousands of civilians. Civilian Okto Zanambani was executed. In Dunga, homes and health centers were dismantled to build military posts. Abrao Wandikbo, 27, was executed and dumped in a river. His brother was beaten unconsciousness. In May, 4 West Papuan activists were arrested on treason charges, simply for advocating independence and planning a peaceful meeting. These actions are protected under international law, yet Indonesia criminalizes dissidents. Since 2019 uprising, over 245 Papuans have been jailed for their treason. Raising the Morning Star flag can mean 20 years imprisoned. This is not justice, this is colonial repression. Tens of thousands of West Papuan students protested Indonesia's militarized free school meals program, a smokescreen for occupation and poisoning of West Papuans. Police responded with beatings, tear gas, and mass arrests. Students demand an end to racism, underfunded schools, and military rule. Their voices are met with bullets. Indonesia's checkbook diplomacy continues. A £5 million bribe to Fiji aims to silence support for West Papua. But Fiji civil society condemns this betrayal. Meanwhile, the United Kingdom government, pressured by MPs, reaffirmed support for the United Nations human rights visit to West Papua. We demand action, not words. This ecocide and genocide combined. The Boycott Indonesia campaign launched in March target complicit corporations like Hershey's and Nestlé. Join us in this international campaign. We honor Chief General Matthias Wenda, who passed at age 96, the last revolutionary from the 1960s who fought for Papua Merdeka. His legacy lives in our struggle. As President Benny Wenda said, he taught us to never surrender. The world must sanction Indonesia for its war crimes, demand the United Nations visit for West Papua, and boycott complicit companies. We are not terrorists. We are people fighting for survival. Stand with West Papua. Papua Merdeka.